Welcome to my almost daily streams. I'm mayohosko. Thank you so much for watching. I'm building sets from my backlog from the Lego group who are worth billions and billions of dollars. And we're done building that Icons of Play women's soccer set on my previous stream. And now we're going to be building the last Mario Kart set that I still had to build. And going to spread this out over 2 days. Hopefully we can get this done before Christmas, because for my American friends on Christmas Eve, I will be hosting the jungle instead of Clicking Cliff. He let me host the jungle because he's not going to be hosting it. So yeah, this is the last of the Mario Kart sets that I am building. It is the Wario and King Boo vehicles, and specifically it's set 72038. And I'll raise this up so you can get a little bit better view of the box. I mainly bought this because of Wario. And if I shift this to the side, I like the King Boo character, but King Boo's kart isn't all that. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. I'm not crazy about it. But I do really like the muscle car aesthetic of what Wario is driving. And it's weird, the back of the box shows them driving each other's cars. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, who's in chat? So Johnny was here a while ago, and he's still here. Hey, Building and Chatting podcast. Hey, Owen. And welcome back, Scott Davis. It's good to see all of you here right now, and hopefully we get more people in throughout the rest of the stream. So I'm going to put the fan on a low speed because it's not as hot today in the garage as it was over the weekend. So I need to get the fan pointing in the right direction. So move it 5 more degrees. And yeah, that's coming on me. Hey Billy, good to see you here. Yeah, we're building Wario and King Boo's karts over the next 2 days. And then on Christmas Eve, which will be Christmas Day here, I'll be building a portion of the medieval town square. I decided that's the big set I'm going to build for Christmas. The medieval town square. I've got a bunch of big sets in my backlog, and I think that's the set I'm most excited to build, which is why I'm gonna designate that as my Christmas set. If you've been watching my streams for the whole of my summer vacation, you know that there's been lots of sets in my backlog that I've needed to build. Anyway, let's open this, shall we? Let's open this. Okay, so there's the empty box. And we get this cardboard packaging, probably for the instructions and the stickers. But unlike previous Mario sets, this has the plastic bags instead of the paper bags. So there are 5 numbered bags in this set. Try to build at least bags 1 and 2 today. Long time no see, JDP Builds. Good to see you here, buddy. I know why you're here, because you're not working over the. You're not going ice road trucking over the Christmas period. And also, I'm not saying a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays this year. I am saying a Merry Brickmas and Happy Blocky Days. I'm saying that instead. The brickified versions of those sayings. So Merry Brickmas and Happy Blocky Days, everybody. How do I open this cardboard? Oh, okay, you could tear at the top here. So once again, a Merry Brickmas and Happy Blocky Days, everybody. Oh, there's just I know why it came with the cardboard, because it has the film for the parachute glider. Now, I'm actually more excited to build Wario's kart, so I'm going to build the set in reverse order. Because, actually, hang on a minute. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Wario is in the second instruction book. And that starts with bag 3. Yeah, I bought this set for Wario, so I'm going to build Wario first. So for a recap, we are building this set. Okay. So the question of today, no, sorry, need viewers to come back. Did anyone say anything interesting? Who said stuff? I play with the baby characters. I like the Quacker the most. Yeah, you've said that before, Owen. Did you also build this set, Johnny? Maybe. Sorry. Is that you? Is that you, a bounty hunter? Okay, we're building Mario first. Okay, his legs come attached to his torso. And there's a whole bunch of snot bricks. Okay, yeah, I'll send the invite to you, Bounty. Let me go get that for you. What does everyone have to say in chat right now? Is there anything you want me to talk about? Oh, come on, load up. God damn it. Okay, where's Bounting? There's Bounting. There we go. Okay, and we'll wait for Bounty to come on. I guess Bounty's not doing anything right now. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of snot bricks. I'm guessing Wario has a belt buckle or something that'll go on. Oh, whoopsie, I was building this backwards. Because I only just realized the green parts have the little kinks at the front to represent where his toes would be. So it's not going to be a belt buckle. There's Bounting.
I'm here.
Are you not doing anything right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question of the day for everyone is going to be, which is your favorite console or website to play your Mario Kart on? And if you don't play Mario Kart, you can say that. Because I think the three most common answers I hear these days are the N64, the Wii, and the Switch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've definitely played a lot of Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U and Switch. The Venomous. I've played the originals. Because my family was really into retro, and one of my dad was really into stuff like that. So we played I played all the retro ones. I've done Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube. So I've had to go at Mario through the years. And my favorite Mario game, if we're just doing Mario too, but probably my favorite Mario Kart is GameCube, or like Wii U, and then like Switch. But my favorite Mario game, I love Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine, which was on the GameCube, but you can now play it on Switch too. So, but it's really not good.
Yeah. So I don't own all the Mario Kart sets. I have the babies. I have Yoshi's bike. I have the standard. I have Mario's standard kart. I have this, and I have King Boo's set. No, sorry, not King Boo. Donkey Kong's card. I don't care about the stuff for Toad. I don't care about the set with Peach, and I don't care about the big set because I'm just interested in some of the cooler looking carts. Because I like Toad as a character, but I think his carts are kind of naff. Like I've never played Wario in Mario Kart, but I like the look of his muscle cars.
Yeah. And I'll just go out and say I don't have any of these Mario Kart sets. I thought about some. Some of them look pretty nice, but I don't have any yet.
Yeah, so if you go back and watch some of my previous streams, you'll see when I built those sets. Yeah, and so this is the last one, which means now I can finally finish the little Mario Kart race I have in my city, which will be in the next city update.
Nice. So so it's Wario and King Boo, and then you said Donkey Kong.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong was the previous Mario Kart set that I built.
Okay, and then just the normal Mario is what you have.
Yeah, before I built the Donkey Kong, I built the stand cart for Mario because I wanted the electronic minifigure.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I enjoy Mario Kart, and the sets are pretty cool. So
Yeah, I say yeah, I'm only interested in half of the sets, and to be honest, most of the sets aren't really that good.
I get that with Lego themes. I understand. There's just ones you don't want to buy. Um, like when I've been getting back into Ninjago, if like a set doesn't have like a few exclusive characters or the build, I don't like the build. I just if there's no reason to get it, I don't get it. Like that's how it goes with some sets, uh and big shocker for people who watch our channel, but it's like that's probably how it's going to go for Star Wars next year. Just some of it. I like the January wave. I just think it's too expensive right now, and I'm just gonna wait until later to get them. And then the smart bricks in March, I just don't want any of them. So I'm pretty good on Star Wars to stay away from right now.
Yeah, because while Star Wars is going to keep on pumping out subpar and mediocre sets that people will complain about, I don't think we're getting more of the Mario Kart sets. I think they're going to keep them on shelves for a few years and then they'll retire, like most sets.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't think we're getting I don't think we're getting more waves of carts. Like it would have been so cool to get stuff for some of the other babies and the rest of the families for Donkey Kong and Bowser, but I don't think that's going to happen.
yeah. But I mean, I could because I may be remembering this wrong, but isn't the Mario Kart sets don't they advertise it like it's a different theme? Like, because doesn't it say Lego Mario Kart instead of like Super Mario?
Yeah, it's got the Mario Kart sidebar on the box instead of Super Mario, but Lego.com puts it in the Super Mario theme.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
really, the Mario Kart sets are a sub theme of the Super Mario theme.
yeah, when they do it like that, and it's kind of a subline. Now, sometimes sublines, we all know this with Lego, can just instantly go away and they never come back. But I could see if there's of course there's characters that haven't been made that they could do it that way. Bring some characters that they didn't make yet. But besides that, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say it's.
yeah.
But
I wasn't
mhm.
interested in that poly bag because it's just stuff for the pit stops, and there's no pit stops in Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Anyway, my favorite way to play your Mario Kart is I've been playing it for 17 years since it came out. And what I like about the Mario Kart Wii is they borrowed some of the N64, some of the SNES, and some of the GameCube um, tracks to put in in the game. Like there's an N64 Mario raceway, which has some of the tight curves I like. There's and it also uses some of the DS tracks as well.
Yeah.
I remember someone saying that if 8 people had a DS, only one person needed to own the Mario Kart a chip for 8 people to play because of the Wi-Fi thing they had back then. Because keep in mind, Nintendo were doing that in only the first few years when Wi-Fi was invented.
Yeah.
I put that on.
No, it's whenever I play Mario Kart, it's always with like family or friends or my my fiance, my my wife. Like that's about the only times I ever really like play Mario Kart. But
Yeah,
it's the
whenever my friends are around for more than just if they're passing through the neighborhood, we always play Mario Kart. We once did a challenge at my house 2 houses ago, where we played the 16 race mode on VS Racing, and the loser of each race had to eat a Jelly Belly Bean Boozled.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, we did that when it like first came out. Me and my cousins, and my cousin Jack. I've mentioned. I'm not. Let's just say it did not bond well with him, and he had. It just like that made him sick. It was bad, but
That's the fun of being
yeah.
boozled, and my friends really enjoyed it. Hey, Mr. Blue, good to see you here, buddy. We're building the Wario and King Boo Mario Kart set. Hopefully, we can get this set built before Christmas.
Yeah, but it's pretty. Yeah, those types of games were a little crazy back in the day. The Bean Boozled, it was bad.
Yeah, and nowadays a lot of the Twitch streamers use Bean Boozled on their streams. I want to do a Bean Boozled challenge eventually on one of my streams to raise money for charity or something. I want to do a lot of charity streams when my channel is monetized. I need to shave my my mustache for charity, and I want to eat Bean Boozled for charity as well.
I mean, definitely it has to be a stretch goal, because to do something that disgusting, you have to be like, we're going to have to hit this. But I will say this: if you do a charity stream one day and that's one of your goals and you hit it, I'll do it with you. I'll have a Bean Boozled ready, and I'll do it with you.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing about the Bean Boozled is I want to see if I can convince other people who want to get behind whatever charity I do, probably be a mental health or a cancer research charity. Most likely, I think I'd be able to raise more if we get more people who want to torture themselves out of the goodness of philanthropy.
Yeah, and you literally you do something like that, yeah, you're definitely going to be playing with yourself there.
Yeah, and I've eaten Bean Boozled a few times, and I've been tempted to spit out, and I have spit out a lot of the beans, but I can tolerate the worst of the worst. I mean, I'm the guy who wants his Indian food to be spicy than anyone else, and I don't want to have to eat yogurt with my Indian food because I want to let the spice flavor sit in my mouth. So yeah, that's what my taste buds are like. I'm that guy. Mhm.
Yeah, for me, like the one that was like it was like I think it was like just like normal mint or toothpaste, and that one tasted like almost exactly the same. So that one doesn't bother me. It never did, but it's just like when you get into the ones where it's like the brown one. I can't remember what the good. Maybe it was like chocolate, and then the other one's dog
Yeah,
food for the
yeah,
bad.
it's like yeah, well they recycle some of the Bean Boozled flavors, but once upon a time it was chocolate pudding and dog and
Yeah.
dog or dog food or something like that.
Hmm. That one was bad. I did not like that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think my favorite one is when they do the juicy pear and it's either the vomit or the boogers
Yeah.
because the juicy pear is probably my favorite flavor of Jelly Belly, and I'm sure other people might tell us what their favorite flavor of Jelly Belly is because mine's by far juicy pear.
No. No, that's cool. Yeah, I like a lot of like Jelly Belly flavors. Um, I think like the last time I did like that Bean Boozled, I was like, uh, I started when it came out, so now it's literally about what 10 years ago now. So
Yeah, I remember since I was in elementary school, which would have been late 2000s, early 2010s, seeing the
yeah.
Jelly Bellies on shelves.
Hmm.
And I think for Christmas or my birthday 2 years ago, someone gifted me a gift box of the Jelly Bellies.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been watching the non Eagles NFL games since we had our three game losing streak, and also my time has been taken up by the World Darts Championship.
Yep. But and Mayo even say it in our streams. He's like, if I'm not talking much, or like before we start, he's like, I'm going to watch YouTube, or I'm going to watch like sports or the darts. So it's like he's like, we.
Yeah,
He's
because we're
yeah.
doing the Building and Chatting podcast on Saturday night. While I was letting you and Skywin talk because I was watching us scoring field goals and getting defensive stops in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you were. Mayo was getting very into that game, very hyped about it.
Yeah, and I was getting into it because we ended up winning that, so we won the division.
Yep.
For
And
only, and it was the first time in 21 years there was an NFC East repeat division champion.
yeah.
Now I don't know who's your closest NFL team at belting.
Hmm. But yeah, just I remember that. But
Who's the closest NFL team to you?
wait, what was it? Sorry.
Who's the closest NFL team to you?
Like, which one do I like or?
Yeah.
Well, I've I've kind of been out of football after but I was a bit. I'm going to explain. I was a very big Patriots fan and a Buccaneers fan. Is the reason why is I
Tom
was
Brady.
mainly in it for Brady.
Yeah.
After Brady left, I just kind of became disinterested.
Yeah, and the same's going to be with the NBA, or the LeBron James fans are going to stop watching when he retires.
Yeah, but I mean stuff like that's like a journey you follow, and then you feel like, well, that's a book closed right there. I don't really need to. I mean, I still. Because like my dad will watch stuff, and I might just occasionally watch it or something like that. But I'm not too much into it anymore. But
I like certain
here and there,
teams. I like certain teams because of the past and present players. My friend likes all the teams from New England.
yeah,
And so Scott is a Bengals fan. Sorry about the terrible ownership group you have there. You're cooked. What other stream hoarder?
nice.
What else was people saying? Yeah, Baloo lives in the New England area, so he's a Pats and a Yukon fan. Okay, there's Mario. No, sorry, there's Wario. That's nice.
I mean, I gotta say it. That Wario, that it looks perfect.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much wrong with this guy. I mean, his head is already more square than some of the other characters, so he doesn't look as out of proportion.
Yeah, because I got the original starter pack for Mario and got the light up Mario and stuff like that, and it was interesting.
I know a lot of people who don't give a crap about the Mario theme now only bought that starter core set back in the day because it included the electronic Mario and there was a gift with purchase.
Yeah, and then when you turned it off, it became the creature of your nightmares. So
yes, and then everyone made all sorts of memes out of it.
Yeah, they did it to Luigi and Peach too, and that was very interesting.
Okay, now we're on to bag 4. And I'm building this set out of order because I wanted to build Wario first. So Billy has the Bowser set somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I had to be very selective with which of the Mario Kart sets I bought, and I decided I didn't need Toad, didn't need Peach, didn't need Bowser. I didn't need those guys. However, Donkey Kong is my favorite character ever.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I like the aesthetic of Wario. I play a baby Mario a lot, so I had to get the set with the babies. So I had to use preferential treatment into picking which sets I wanted to buy when they went on clearance, like 4 months ago.
Yeah. And back in the day, no, I do that all the time. If I go to, I'll speak about choosing sets now. I do that a lot. I just choose what I really want now, and then if there's something I might not want at launch or what, I'll get that later. Maybe I'll still want it, but not immediately. And then I kind of did some stuff out of order with some sets. When I got the original Black Pearl, which I showed off on your stream last time, but I was a little impatient. I got that on Christmas that year, and I was just like, I want all the figures right now. So I literally just went into the bags, every single bag, took it, opened them, took the figures out, and then built the ship the next morning because it was late at night. So I just built Jack, Will, Davy Jones, all of them before I built the set, and then I came back and finished it, and it's beautiful, but it's just yeah, I understand wanting to have a go ahead in a Lego step.
Yeah, which is why I'm building this set out of order, because I like Wario way more than King Boo.
I mean, I think they put Wario last because they're like, we'll save the best and biggest for last, literally. So
Yeah, although as I've gotten older, I've grown to appreciate King Boo's Ghost Valley course. That was, I forget if that was an SNES or a Game Boy track.
Yeah, but it's I think that these ones are pretty nice.
Did I? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to put this on there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not reading the instructions properly. I'm skipping ahead in some spots because my eyes are going all over the place. We're building the chassis right now for Wario's kart, and there's a lot of these corner plates to wrap around.
Yep.
Anyway, is there anything else you want to talk about? A bounty? Is there anything in chat people want to talk about?
Maybe I'll bring up something for the chat. One, is there any Lord of the Rings fans in here? And two, did you all see the leaks for Minas Tirith? Because the way that sounds, I'm very excited. They said it's coming out this summer, I believe for June. And I'm very excited to see that set because I've been a really big fan of the Lord of the Rings. Well, the D to C's, but also we can also call them the Lord of the Rings modulars in a way.
Yeah. I really want them to make a Master Builder series of Lake Town.
Oh yes, I mean I thought with because the only one I have right now, even though I love every single one, is I have the only one I have is the Shire, but I love the rest of them too. But Rivendell, I'm going to pick up this year because it's in its retirement year in 26 now, so I have to get it.
So Scott is a casual LOTR fan.
The set sounds exciting, yeah. They said it's going to be like the bottom of the city, like the city gates, like when you go in at the very bottom of it, going up to the top is like a micro scale, and then it forms into the giant like palace and the giant form at the top. So I think that will be pretty interesting to see, kind of like Barad-dûr, where kind of the front of it, like the steps up to it and stuff, is kind of micro scale, but then it gets bigger as you go up type thing. So
Oopsie, I need a brick separator. I forgot to put some plates on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very.
Continue talking about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I just think the minifigure selection sounds good. I mean, you got the King Aragorn and Pippin, Jennifer, which is Boromir and Faramir's dad. Then Faramir, Gondor soldiers, Gandalf the White and his horse Shadowfax. So you got some pretty good minifigures, and it's like, sorry, excuse me, but it's also like 8,000 plus pieces. It's pretty big. It sounds like, so that's going to be, and it's rumored to be, so it is. Right now, it's 100 more than Rivendell, so it's $600 for Minas Tirith. But I was expecting around that because it's going to be huge. You have to make it huge. There's no way around that. So I'm excited to see it. I hope it's good. And but the reveal won't be for a while. We know Lego likes to put them up like a month before they launch these sets, so it's gonna be probably April or May when we first see it fully. But
I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan at all. But my favorite of the Lord of the Rings theme back in the day was the Lake Town set. It's by far from being the best, but it's my personal favorite, which is why kind of like how they made the Master Builder series version of the Mos Eisley's Cantina in Star Wars. I want them to make a Master Builder series Lake Town for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh, and I think they definitely can now. And the reason why I say that is I know it probably won't be the full Lake Town because the full Lake Town is like 30 to 40 buildings. It's pretty sizable.
If they make, because I think the original had 2 or 3. If they can make 5 or 6 in a $400 or $500 set, that'd satisfy me.
Yeah, and also I also think that give me a moment.
And while you do that, hello Alexandria, good to see you here, buddy. And so Billy, you're really getting into into the recent Lego City vehicles. I'm beginning to get that vibe because you were talking about the concrete mixer last week, and that I've heard a lot of good things about the big tow trucks as well. And I'm not going to air out dirty laundry with the upcoming city theme, but there's a lot of vehicles in the new city wave.
Yeah, but the thing I was saying too about Lake Town is I think Lake Town could easily be multiple buildings kind of in a circle like the Old Town set for Ninjago.
That would be really cool.
I think that the way you could position it too, if you want it straight or circle or whatever, because it would kind of make the shape of the town if you did it in kind of a circle square type angle, and then you can make it straight if you don't want it like that. But I feel that like that would do justice to a Lake Town set and not make it like the most expensive thing in the world. But I mean, if we're going on the Hobbit stuff, I would love to see Erebor, the Lonely Mountain, would be a great set. That like one that's actually, we got that set, but it was mainly the inside of like the forge when they're melting the gold to turn Smaug golden. If they fully went with a full like maybe facade Lonely Mountain, like the front, or you could do the back if they really wanted to, but the front or whatever is the actual mountainside of the door in, and then they could do a light brick and have the light shine on the door like it does in the movie, and then it opens up, and then you can do. And then they go inside, and all the other rooms with Smaug and stuff would be cool. And many people thought that's what it could have been, based off the hints of the Shire, where there's so much Hobbit imagery in the Shire. People thought it could be the Lonely Mountain, so it would have been interesting.
Yeah, I have no interest in the Hobbit at all, which is why I have no interest in the Shire set at all. If I want something like that, I'll just stick to the Lego Forestman. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I understand, but I think Lake Town would be good because, like you said, for you, Lake Town is a very interesting location, but it's also something that is not just. You don't have to fully if you bought the set, right. You don't have to fully connect that to Lord of the Rings because it doesn't. It can look just like a medieval water village or something too, or
Exactly,
medieval.
because the original Lake Town set gives me the same vibes as the Viking Village idea set from 2021.
Yeah, and I could definitely see that happening. I would wonder what they would. Because the thing I'm not too sure about. I know they have the rights to Lord of the Rings. The thing I'm not sure about is if they fully have the rights to the Hobbit movies. I used to, but and maybe they do under that deal. I just don't fully know. But if they do or get it, yeah, Lake Town would be amazing. I don't think they do bag ends because we got the big Shire, so I think they could go forward.
Well, the
Time.
Shire. Well, isn't the Shire in the district of or the village of Bag End? Isn't that the same?
Well,
Because people called the Shire set a Bag End when that's not the name of the set.
well, the but I will. This is what I would call the set. I would call it the Shire with Bilbo's birthday, or sorry, Bag End with Bilbo's birthday in the Shire, because the Shire builds. It's just the Happy Birthday Bilbo tree and the tent where Merry and Pippin shoot off the firework, and then like Bilbo's cake and stuff on a table. But the Shire set is Bag Ends. It's just the Hobbit hole of Bag Ends and
Yeah, I think the Hobbit hole in that set is decent, but all of the birthday stuff is such a waste of pieces, in my opinion. Like,
I think
I only give a crap about the architecture from movies, and all the other side builds just add to the cost.
the side builds add a lot too because this is the most you see of the Shire in the original Lord of the Rings movies in the trilogy is only really at Bilbo's birthday. So
And
it makes
I'm
sense.
also before you finish off that point, I just want to preface my opinions by saying I'm coming from I'm coming on I'm coming from the perspective of someone who's not a Lord of the Rings fan, and it sounds like you know what the fuck you are talking about.
um, yeah, I guess with how much of a Lord of the this is gonna sound crazy. The people that watch our channel are gonna be like, "Wait, what?" I put Lord of the Rings over Star Wars. So sorry, everybody. But no, Scott. I feel like I do love Star Wars. It was one of the first things I was ever introduced to. But Lord of the Rings just tops it if you know everything or you've seen all the movies and stuff. It's just a masterpiece, and I think that it's very good. And I think, and also I'm going to see the re-releases next year because I'm very excited for that. They're
well, I
doing the
well well out there on social media, I do see a Venn diagram between Star Wars fans and Lord of the Rings fans. I know a lot of people who like both of those franchises, and I've seen a lot of people who are mainly Lego Star Wars guys agree with that one person who said that the Lord of the Rings trilogy is the best trilogy in Hollywood.
yes, and And I just think that I but also more it's kind of crazy in a way, but they both follow similar themes to each other, but they're the way there is presented is different. Well, of course, Lord of the Rings is a fantasy, and Star Wars is a science fiction drama. So Star Wars is told through lightsabers and blasters and ships and battles, but Lord of the Rings is like it's medieval. It's not kind of like knights, all that stuff, but like also kind of like an actual war. Like an actual like battle and real life war compared to like space war and Star Wars. But the themes of kind of like finding your family and being the hero you're chosen to be and all it's in both. But I mean, at the end, even my Tolkien said this about Lord of the Rings when he wrote it. At the end, Frodo is not the hero; it's mainly Sam.
Yeah.
Because
So
Sam's
Billy,
the one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Billy used to drive a station wagon. We used to drive. Well, my family used to drive a station wagon. Alexandria says the next big LOTR set, is Minas Tirith, which we just talked about, going to be bigger than Rivendell. Well, if it's going to be bigger, hopefully it's just as good.
I mean, I I know where I'm going to be putting it because let me do the back. I'm going to just change my camera angle real quick just so I can. But it probably go up there where the Django and the Black Pearl is right now. Just go on top of that shelf because unless like the front's really big or something, but I think it will be okay. I I kind of like the idea of how it's just going to stack on top of each other, different designs or how the city will stack up. I think that would be pretty interesting to see. And if they do it like that, then it might be pretty flat near the back. You kind of stack it up, and then it's like maybe kind of like the Creel house or something like that, where it's like you get the front facade, you get the house, but on the back there's the rooms you can put figures in and stuff. I could see Minas Tirith being that on like the top, having like the throne room and stuff back there. That'd be nice, and then of course the white tree at the front.
I have no idea what the ministry is, so I have no expectations for that set.
Yeah, and I think the craziest thing about Minas Tirith compared to like a Rivendell or a like Barad-dûr, but these are Lord of the Rings sets. You've seen these locations. Minas Tirith, if you don't think about that it's Lord of the Rings, could be an excellent castle or keep for like a medieval collector. It would look. I think Minas Tirith, if they do it right and it comes out good, it could be a great castle to have on display next to other ones or different keeps and battles and stuff. And I think it'd be interesting to see. Because it's a unique design for a castle. So
does it have similar architecture to the Black Gate set?
The Black Gate. Well, the Black Gate is mainly I don't have that set, but I know what it looks like and stuff. And what I would say is not fully, because the Black Gate was only the gate, and it was and that's kind of old now. I think the Black Gate is more similar to Barad-dûr architecture than Minas Tirith is going to be.
Okay.
Because
so can everyone in the chat please say that for Johnny? Hello, Holden AW. I think I've seen you around here before, so welcome back to the mayohosko stream. Right now, we're building Wario's car from this Mario Kart. And also, we've been talking about Lord of the Rings for the past half hour or so, because apparently there's a new Lord of the Rings set coming out next year.
Yeah, and then I'm not gonna stay on it long, but it's just like, and then the other thing is like what Mayo, like what we did with Kylo Ren's helmet. They're gonna have a Sauron helmet, and they're saying too, and then that's probably around the same time as the Minas Tirith. After that, that's it for like Lord of the Rings. I've seen a lot of like stuff about, I think, some Nintendo stuff and like some superheroes in the summer as well. The new modular for superheroes, there's people believe that's got leaked with its set number. So
yeah. I was only planning on going live for an hour. So if we can get to more than 10 viewers after an hour, I might try and build more if people have more things to say. I'm on my last ropes. I'm trying to finish this set before Christmas, and I'm gonna need to move some boxes around in my bedroom later today and tomorrow, so that I can build one of these IKEA tables in my room, so I can build a set for Christmas. And I will be doing a live stream on my Christmas day, building that set. It's going to be the medieval town square.
Yeah, and I've heard of that set before, but I just had to look it up again to get the image back in my mind, and that's going to be a fun one to do. It looks really nice, and I think that would be a good stream as well. Let's see. Johnny says 1 more hour.
Well, everyone needs to share this stream with their friends to get the viewers to be over 10 viewers for that to happen. Because I have to play, because
there's barbecue downstairs.
I'm restricted how many hours per month I can stream on StreamYard, which is why I worry about that about time.
Thank you.
So we need at least 3 more. We need at least 4 more viewers in the next 2 minutes. Go tell your friends to come over and watch this stream. We need 2 more within the next 100 seconds.
I'm gonna go actually.
Now we need 4 more again.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that noise? Please mute yourself with all that noise.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think Holden is Australian, but the Holden Automotive Company was. You need more time for what, Johnny?
Johnny's assembling the Avengers of viewers.
Yeah. Yeah. So on the preemptive of having to go, where can we find you on social media, Bounting?
Just on YouTube, it's a Bounty Hunter Live and Building and Chatting Podcast. And Instagram is Bounty Hunter Network. Yep.
Well, I'll wait and see what Johnny's next comment is before we end this stream. I want to see what he's up to, because he says he needs more time. I'm gonna let him buy that time.
Yeah.
And I'll wait and see what he has to say when he comes back. Who are you sharing to, Johnny? Actually, you know what? No, we got 10 viewers right now, and it's an hour. So you might have just saved. You might have just actually, no, now it's back down to 7. Who are you waiting on, Johnny? Because granted, there's not too many pieces left to go in this bag, and I want to finish this bag.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, we can definitely probably just finish that bag.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to build this tomorrow.
Yeah. No,
I'll wait and see what Johnny has prepared. Oh, now we just fell off the face of the cliff with the viewers.
Yeah.
Actually, and then we just jumped up again. See, it's such a yo-yo. It's such a yo-yo, which keeps me on my toes.
Thank you. I'll probably make a better video of my collection, like showing off everything later. I've thought about it, but it's just I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And plus, more stuff gets added a lot because where we stream, like Mayo, where we stream our sets and stuff, I have to have a bit of an inventory to do things with. So over the holiday season with sales and stuff, got some good stuff for streams next year, so that will be fun with everyone.
Well, that's why you can go to my channel and search by streams and click the 3 dots. This shares options.
Alexandra says she was a bit bad on Black Friday.
How can you be bad on Black Friday?
I'm assuming they meant that they were bad to their wallet. Yeah, I got a few things too over that in things. I drained some of it pretty quick, but yeah, I still got a little bit, but but the Lego spending money gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Johnny a shot to try and execute his plan, because he has some cachet around here.
Yeah, let him execute Order 66. Get some people in here.
Because people should know, if they're subscribed to me, I go live almost every day at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. No, because from where we're not going to be doing one this weekend because of Christmas. I'm thinking I'll probably just hop on other people's streams or hop on here again or something for the Christmas stream. Because
Hoarder said that he's watching someone else. Who is he watching? Johnny, have you seen Hoarder anywhere that wasn't here right now?
A Hoarder?
Yeah, in chat.
He was here earlier, but I haven't seen him in a little bit.
Yeah, he said he was watching someone else. I'm the place to be.
I know.
Yeah, I'm the place to be. And if you're watching someone else, then you made the wrong choice. Because everyone else is tired of going to bed while it's the middle of my day. So I've got all the young, vibrant, youthful, jovial energy that anyone could ever want.
Yeah, but when we do building and chat, it's like we want everyone to be there too, as many as possible. But it's like for us, it's like a break here or there, because me and Sky, unless like we specifically tell people like we can't do this week or whatever, it's like we've mainly done every weekend this year.
Yeah,
Besides maybe.
Yeah, I've never played the Rock Raiders game.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's like only besides for like holidays, we take like a holiday weekend off because I'm busy or something, he's busy, whatever. But besides that, we mainly just stream all year, and it's so having a small break here or there is pretty good, and it just you get to do a little more on the weekends. But I did want to say for everyone watching on Mayo's, if you're a Ninjago fan, or you like building and chatting, or you like Mayo, join us January, maybe 2nd, for sure January 3rd, for part 1 of the Old Town Ninjago set. I sent Skyren an idea for a thumbnail for that set, and that's what I'm planning to do for January. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, on beginning of January we'll be building the Old Town. So very excited for that. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if anything happens. I don't own any of the Insectoid sets. And I've never played Grand Turismo either.
Yeah. Gran Turismo, instead of like an arcade racer at Mario Kart, it's just like more realistic racing game. I got one for because I play PlayStation. It's my main console of choice right now. I got it was either on PS Plus or they had like a free trial or something of it, and I played one of those games. They're pretty fun. Pretty fun.
I think
But yeah, it was
going to be for the fenders. Oh yeah, there's pins that go inside of there.
I like the color in those Mario sets, though. I like that there's a lot of variety.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things about Mario Kart is there's such a variety of colors in the vehicles.
Yeah. I think that's what draws me to like. I know it's not Mario, but like Rivendell and stuff as well, because they're just so colorful and nice. That I like the things that pop out and have a lot of detail. So.
Okay. Play Ginger or Medieval Market. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, the Johnny says they may play the gingerbread, AT-AT, or the medieval market. I guess that means build or get.
Anyway, thanks for watching
Yeah.
this stream. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow where we'll try to finish building this set. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. And if you got sent the link to come here and you missed out, that's your own fault.